Also, after they pick up this, they'll pick their heroes, so that'll give us a better shot.
Safe laner? Oh, mid Prophet.
So mid Death Prophet. Let's see what they do. They might go to that off lane.
And Saxa doesn't actually have boots, so it's a little bit awkward for him.
Again, taking a little bit of damage there. Just from the Arcane Bolt, the harassment that comes out from GH time after time, and they've got the Chaos Bolt onto Miracle. He'll start to morph some strength. Now they might even turn it around because they've got GH here. They look over at Z-Freak. Meanwhile, Mind Control gets the kill onto Moo, and they do trade.
And so actually, there won't be a kill here.
No,
no, they won't. They both have to back away. They're too low. But Saxa still doesn't have boots, right? So what's actually happening is they're moving at 312. Both of them moving at 312. That's not enough. If they actually got the boots, then they can actually catch up and find a kill maybe on at least the Disruptor. But so far, they're kind of limiting their ability in top lane, Mind Control.
And there it is. There's that Burrow Strike into the Epicenter after the Swashbuckle, so they get that kill.
Just gonna go top. So they're switching it up maybe, or possibly looking for a kill. If they do find Mind Control, I mean, we've already said, look at how well this guy's farming.
Nice.
Miracle though in the bot lane, rolling fun from Moo, they're chasing through, Miracle will change, and Matu shows up the exorcism. Look at the damage he's doing, Z-Freak's gonna drop Chessie, he can't move away quick enough, he will fall as well. Saxa, he still doesn't have those boots, he moves slow, they're gonna chase through. Kuroki, he does get the pull back with, and there's another kill, as they get 3 kills in this bot lane, a fantastic rotation from Matu.
It could be 4, Puck's getting quite low.
Lim 40 could deal with Mind Control. This is not what dealing with looks like.
The Caustic is terrible, as well as the Burrow Strike. I mean, it's already level 4. He's getting quite close, and
they're going to be rolling in money, and Complexity are going to be headless chickens because they'll have nowhere to go.
Yeah, they'll look for the CK over top. Now they have the Blink Dagger, which they haven't shown just yet. So Chessie only level 6 over towards top. Blink Dagger at the ready. There's the Blink forward with the Burrow Strike. They've got the Mystic Flare as well as the Concussive Shot, Arcane Bolt, Kinetic Field, holding in Chessie, and he will fall. Dominating is Mind Control.
Do you want some UK maths? 12. Double Chaos Knight 6.
Yeah. Fantastic in their own right. Azu over towards top, waveform away. The Rolling Thunder hits on the Miracle. He'll be able to roll on out, but still, you look at how much damage he's taken. Morphling moves over, and Liquid, they're ready to go again. Matu moving through. Saxa, wrong neighborhood is, there's the Burrow Strike with the silence. They'll grab themselves one Wisp. I don't know if that's the right move for you, Z-Freak, and
he'll actually be happy with that death because he genuinely saved Limp's life. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. They had multiple silences. Puck would have died.
Limp again, still bottom, and now the Illusory Orb comes out. He's got nowhere to go. The silence comes through. The Mystic Flare comes out as well as the Burrow Strike. They'll try to get away, but it's just to relocate back by himself. So Z-Freak, he's coming back, and there's no way to avoid this Mind Control at the ready with the Burrow Strike, and here he comes as the Burrow Strike hits, and he will fall. Double kill there for Matu.
I respect what Chessie done there. You might notice he was running an illusion bot. This is why like most teams are very skeptic about tri-lane still, right? Like it used to be a very popular thing. Now it just, with so much emphasis on the laning phase, it feels like you are making a big gamble, because if it doesn't work, you're in a lot of trouble. And what might is this smoke from Liquid as they move around, they'll find Z-Freak. He has no way out. They're silenced up. They glimpse him back and they just shred him. And well, everyone's just abort. Sax is CPing out and Limp will follow soon as well. He actually might just linger here and try and push the wave out.
Ooh, Chessie mid, he might just throw Epicenter over mid with the Burrow Strike.
It's worth it.
Yeah, set up in the trees, and if Chessie stays close, that's it. Especially if they have the concussive shot.
If he comes here, he's dead.
There it is. Blink, Burrow Strike, Epicenter charge up with the concussive shot right on top. Chaos Bolt's only 2 seconds. The Mystic Flare is there. They'll kill off Chessie once again. Now they look over Lit Moo on the sidelines. He's going to be ready with the Rolling Thunder. They take out GH, but here comes Moo, and the Exorcism is out from Matu. We'll see if Complexity are able to get anything more from this, as they did take out GH, which is something, but the Burrow Strike hits from Mind Control. They look over at Z-Freak so low, but he gets to Moo with the tether. Shield Crash comes in, the stolen Burrow Strike from Saxa on a Mind Control. These spirits hit away at this Sand King, but they might lose the Wisp. Z-Freak trying to get away, but Mind Control is still here. He does not care, and he finally takes out the Wisp. And he's still alive for the moment, but being chased by multiple members on the side of Complexity.
He makes it out. They got Drinkle. There it is. Mind Control stunned up by Saxa. The irony of his own spell sealing his demise. And the gold 541 doesn't look like a lot, but the XP gain as well was pretty noticeable. We're going across the map. They were dunking. They were getting kills morphling, and then they took one fight, which they lost. And they reset, they recomposed, they came again. And with such a lead, they're not too concerned. And KoRoki, the glimpse back, kinetic field, Matu. He wants to fight, but there is supports incoming. Matu needs to run. The pullback, the stun though, now he's in trouble. The Phantasm comes out on the lip. Matu's gonna die. They want to chase for more. In the meantime, Miracle, he's actually turned into Puck himself. That will force the side of Complexity away, but they go back for more. KoRoki, he gets the static storm up, but what's it achieving here? Jesse's just gonna stand there. Z-Freak just keeps him alive. And Mu on the back foot. Actually catches on the Miracle here. The sun's coming out as well. He needs to get out. He's a big kill. He changes back to himself and he'll be fine. They have to back away, but the Epicenter's done. They get 2 quick kills. They might make it a third. Mu, he has to swashbuckle on the one, but he needs to move fast. There it is. Z-Freak covered him, but he didn't get far enough away. They'll TP back to base. The Z-Freak, he needs Limp to hang around, and I'm not sure if he can. Miracle's already suspicious of this. Mind control, he's got the blink. If he sees Limp for a second, he's going to disappear. They jump in the Suns. They just want to create the space, but there's a Suns on the Z-Freak. He won't escape. Free drop. And what a back and forth fight in that mid lane. And at that point, Complexity, it kind of looked at that position like, we crossed the river. We promised we wouldn't do this. Not until we win a fight, fully. And as a result, Aegis goes the way of Liquid.
Complexity down 9,000 net worth. It's a struggle, but those are the fights that they need. If they don't give up the second half of that, that's perfect. But Rolling Thunder being taunted here by Mu. They're on the side with Chessie. They'll take it to tier 2. The kinetic field comes out. Limp in a little bit of trouble. Is this Spirit Siphon on top of him? But there's the Rolling Thunder. Glimpse into the Static Storm. The Dream Coil comes out on Miracle. He's locked down. Down goes the Aegis. And they look over at Chessie for a moment. Complexity thinking about going back in as Miracle with the waveform out. Liquid might be the ones who reinitiate here as the Mystic Flare comes through with the Burrow Strike from Mind Control. Looking for the Reality Rift. And the silence is out on Chessie. They get the Adaptive Strike. They'll get the kill. They'll look for Mu. Continue on forward all the way towards this tier 3. There's the Burrow Strike on top, but nobody here from Liquid to follow that up as they're looking towards the other side of this Complexity team, and they'll get the glimpse back. They'll take out Z-Freak and they'll look for more. The Epicenter on top of Mu, as well as Soxa with the Burrow Strike. They'll take out 4. They'll look for 5. Full team wipe for Liquid as they take out all of Complexity.
He needs to create something. 10 seconds till the Dream Call, and Chessie on standby on the side. He does at least have that armlet, but not a level 2 Phantasm, only 1. So he's just got to roll the dice on whether he gets the second one, and here it comes. No. This is not the impact to look for. Limp, though, gets a Dream Call out. Move away by Miracle. They'll leave KoRoki behind. He is going to die, but the stun through from Mind Control, holding Chessie in place. Meanwhile, you do get the kill on the Puck, and now Chessie getting super low. Matu, used up, he's saved. They lose the Chaos Knight, and now Miracle stands his ground. Mu with the wrong fun and not achieving enough right now. I will be back soon, but when he is, what are you going to achieve? Miracle's still alive. We'll leave Mind Control behind. Nope, he gets out as well. They have to allow him to escape here, but all things considered, that should have been much worse.
Looked like the perfect setup for Complexity to make something happen, and they took out Matu, they took out KoRoki. They almost got more, but losing Chessie so early in the fight, they lose a big bulk of their damage as well as the Puck. Limp was gone, and Mind Control with the Burrow Strike waveform comes through. Mu gone. 50 seconds, no buyback.
It's kind of that confidence play, right? Like, hey, we took a fight, we can leave the base. And as soon as you do, they just wait. And Saxo too, he comes to the river and he'll pay the price as he dies. Yeah, now they go back to the base.
Yeah, and they'll have Death Prophet up in just a moment. Exorcism will be available. They'll continue the pressure as they'll set up here with the smoke. Nobody nearby. They're farming the jungle trying to find what they can, but they've got the ward and they spot Limp. That's their moment to move. And they'll use that ward, they'll use that vision to try and go in on Limp, who will lose reorb forward, so he doesn't have it anymore. There's the Mystic Flare with the Burrow Strike, silence, and Limp gone again.
Remember, he did buyback, so that is the big kill they need to get back into that base. They have still got Mu though, but if Mu drops now, they're going to lose 2 lanes.
If they lose Mu, it's probably just the game at that point, as Soxa again cleaned up by Liquid, and they make it look very easy to just clean him up with the E-Blade as well as just Miracle hitting away.
Until Puck is up, he can't look for any sort of combo with the Dream Core.
And they need Chessie to come back at some point. They're trying to push out bottom with Wisp, go for a tier 2, but not really worth all too much.
Patience from Liquid though, they back off after taking just 1 lane. They're respecting the fact that Chessie's going to have Phantasm again. It's level 2 this time. And if the dice do land in his favor, you don't want to be there, but Mind Control, they find Puck again. Limp dead. Move. Use the wrong funnel, trying to go into Mind Control, but the silence comes out and there won't be any Reality Rift. And now they might want to escape. Move a little bit deep here, should be able to swashbuckle to safety, and there it is. But now you're funneled inside your base. The Puck dead again. The jump forward, mind control. He wants to go here.
Yeah, I mean, they're respecting the power of CK despite how poor this game has gone for him, as well as the fact that Limp's going to be back up on this puck, and they just don't want to be in that situation again with the Dream Coil and the Phantasm. The Dream Coil does come out, and now they take a look over this Morphling, who's quite low. The Static Storm comes through, mind control with the Epicenter on top of Chessie. They'll get themselves one. They look for Sox to take out two, and there's the nice ulti from Witz to get somebody out, but Moo, he's stuck on top of the cliff. Burrow Strike comes out as he tries to TP. Gone he is. 50 seconds, no buyback. And Limp and Wisp are the only ones alive. But as I say that, Wisp comes back to where he once was, and they'll take out Z-Freak one more time, and GG is called. Liquid take game one.
They're actually about to lose Limp as well because of Matu moving across. So, yep. We said it was looking pretty grim. They were more or less, and it's nothing away from them, they're more or less in a scenario where they had to wait for Liquid to make a mistake. I'll tell you what Complexity do. They pick a Troll Warlord here. I felt like they needed something to run at their opponents, and that looks par for the course.
I do think Complexity are in for a pretty big power spike in the next coming minutes.
Yeah, and actually, Mind Control kind of done them a favor. He's still in level 1. That creep wave pushing so hard, Chessie can actually take advantage of that. GH has to be careful. He's got the Stout Shield, but this will start to hurt Saxa. Bait Bolt, Mind Control, still in level 1, so he can't really help out much here, Chessie. They want to go on to GH. He still has the creep wave on him. This would be a slow death, though. The Whirling Axe is coming out, the chase through. Saxa still has Telekinesis, won't have to use it, though. GH does die. And the meanwhile, at the same time, in the top lane. So both teams, I think this is the most we've seen teams so far play around with the creep waves. And maybe backfiring on both of them there. As they get another kill bot. Look at that, Mind Control.
Also take out Mind Control, and that's Chessie getting a double kill, letting this troll.
And here they come.
They could get a kill.
But they're going to wrap round. Limp. I mean, this Matthew, I don't think he's going to survive this. If he comes past the creep point, he dies. And that should go for it anyway. Saxa, Telekinesis, pull back Limp, the clap. And now the split will come out. There's TP responses, but it's not going to do too much here. Matthew held in place. The Grosser Skin helping somewhat. The Viper Strike goes out. He has to slow this damage. In the snare as well. Just getting rid of one of the brews quickly. But you will lose Matthew in the meantime. And meanwhile, Saxa dies in return. Matthew surviving so long, though. Bruce running out of time. They'll get the kill, but Limp needs to run. They've got the ensnare, but they decide against it. And once again, Moo. Omni Slash. Dead.
Yeah, and Liquid are okay with that. You know, they do lose the Viper, but...
You look at the Underlord. He's going to accelerate a lot quicker than an under-leveled Venomancer from that scenario, right? You just need a few points of Firestorm in mid lane.
In mid lane, they look for a Limp. They throw the Dual Breath out. They have no way to stop the TP. Meanwhile, Mind Control coming over. He's got the Pit of Malice. They maybe look for Saxa here, but Z-Free coming along with the Telekinesis throws him up. Picks him up, throws him down, or actually, that wasn't, that was the Telekinesis from... excuse me, Saxa.
Z-Freak dead as well.
And then Z-Freak comes over and ends up dropping.
Goroki could be in a little bit of trouble here, gets instead, but now that's farm for Mind Control. They're desperate for the kills because there's a double pressure from this. They basically left Moo to his own devices. They're not going to help him now. He's in trouble. And speaking in trouble, bot lane, Chessie gets caught, and this time he will die. The switching Matsu to this lane has really paid off. Meanwhile, Miracle just going for that Battle Fury, actually getting pretty close at this point. So it'll be decent timing on the Battle Fury. It's just a matter of what they can do on the side of Complexity while it's happening, because they almost have the blink onto Limp. And he's going to find a DD.
Yeah, now he's got
find him.
Yeah, they could... No.
The senses tingling.
Matu over bottom. He gets the Venomancer. Moo killed off again.
Moo is safe nowhere. And there's the ward mid, by the way. It actually spotted them out coming around, so... They haven't got tier 1, though. They won't arrive in time. Look how quick they're doing this. This is a Troll Warlord. This is perfect from Complexity. It's exactly what they needed.
Still fight on the retreat out of the pit.
I think it's too risky. Like, you put a lot on a Troll to kill him once. Like, you go... Here's what happens. You have to commit the Omni Slash, which is still in level 1. Immediately there's a split. You die in return. They go top instead, but there's a song. GH walking out. If they can get Chessie, it's good, but they have to kill him twice. They're going to have to get rid of Z-Freak first. Ping's coming out because Matu is wrapping around the back here. Z-Freak. Straight target onto him. Matu doesn't have to use the Viper Strike. They're chasing it. In the meantime, he's there. Send it back to base. Z-Freak tries to TP out, but won't make it. And all the while, Moo caught again in that bot lane.
I thought that was almost a solo kill for the Jakiro, but then I see Mind Control there. I'm like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
The problem is what they're doing right now is they feel like they're capitalizing on having that Aegis by getting a few towers. But with tower gold reduced, the effect of having Chen and the troll alone isn't good enough. And now Matu in the mid lane, that might be good enough. They find that kill easily enough. And, well, this is the kind of gold intake they need because look at Jesse's going for the Battle Fury. If it can be the difference between someone being able to pick up a Divine Rapier and being halfway there in one team fight. And, well, Troll, how has he got this close to their bet? He's paranoid. But they're actually nowhere nearby. They're actually going to the mid lane. Z-Freak's going to get caught by Matu. We'll go for the TP out, but can he make it quick enough? The Ice Path stops him. He will die off, and once again, his creeps will join him.
Yeah, good kill there. The push comes out from Troll over top, so Chelsea's going to push. Meanwhile, My Control defending bottom as Moo, who's now level 14, has found himself quite a bit of farm, even with the Viper. Is stressing this bottom tier 2. So Sox is here. The Venomous Scale gets thrown into the Underlord. And My Control now with the Pit of Malice on too, as well as the Ice Path. They look over at Soxa, but here comes Limp. The Blink, the Thunderclap, and My Control getting low and will fall. They do kill Soxa, but that's a 1-for-1 trade that benefits Complexity.
Absolutely, and they can still go back if they want to. They got the Primal Split. The Poison Nova was thrown out, yes, but with the Ward Army building, Liquid needs some way of holding this. They haven't got the song. They already used that, and they jump in. Limp, he's going for the split, and he gets overtime KuroKy. He will fall. The Ice Path will not save his life. Trying to stay alive. He'll finally drop the Macropire, put down before he does. Brewmaster just waiting around. Wants to actually move away, because Matu, he wants some vengeance. The Viper Strike goes out, and they'll look towards killing off this Earth Spirit. Can they actually do it quick enough, though? He's actually about to change back to his normal self, so Brew will be able to blink away, and they get the kill. They consider it. The problem is, you know, you have to be quick because GH is going to have that song soon.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if Liquid want to go for this Roche, they can. They have the luxury of the song at the moment. If they didn't have that, they couldn't get anywhere close. And actually, they don't have the song. It's on cooldown for 30 more seconds. I thought they had it, but now Miracle gets the kill on Moo, and that makes this that much easier.
Yeah, now you have no way of stopping this because the whole kind of catch-23, the return was that when song was going to be up, so was your Poison Nova. Now, you don't have that. You can't actually stop them easily. You need some sort of entrance kill, but instead, Miracle finds another one. This man's just hunting. He's like, I could make this Roche so much quicker for my team, but why bother? I'll just create the space around the pit by killing off everyone.
Yeah, by the time this Roche ends, they do have the song, so if they want to go in, it's going to be tough. They don't get the Aegis, but Limp jumps in, and now this might be a problem because he doesn't have the split. The Ice Path, the Macro Pirates both lay it down as Moo. He comes back into this fight after buying back, and Miracle looking to take him out again. The Hand of God comes through. It keeps him alive for just a second longer, but he will fall. There's the song. This is going to start off again as the Ice Path comes out, and they're looking for more. Limp moves in on Mind Control, gets low, gets knocked out of this fight, but Miracle, he's shredding through some of these heroes. The Primal Split finally comes through, and this might become a problem for Liquid, but they start to work on Chessie. The BKB is popped. This is the 10-second BKB for them as he tries to chase away KuroKy. They've got the second life available, and they need to get Chessie out of there, and that's what they'll do with the send back by Z-Freak. So,
and I mean, this is the correct response from Chessie. He's just going in their jungle. Just not safe in his own.
And that was that first BKB charge used in.
Speaking of not safe.
Oh boy, Liquid Miracle. He goes in with the Omni Slash, takes out Moo one more time, stolen by the Rubik. So do have to be a little bit careful, but
it's a consolation prize.
What I was getting on is, you know, we talked about how the BKB charges, the early ones are very important.
Absolutely.
For this troll, and that first one kept him alive, but what else did it do other than that?
Well, I mean, on the bot lane, something else to be done. Limp, he's going to find a kill on Mind Control. The troll really helping the Viper Strike coming out to Limp, but he does have the cheese. He'll have to eat it, and Chessie want to chase down, but the Pit of Malice might stop you. Lift from Saxa. Need to be careful here, and there's the Omni Slash running, but he goes across to the creeps. They might actually come back on him, Saxa. He has to stand his ground, but no one to help him here. He steals the Ice Path, but delays the inevitable. And meanwhile, who is chasing down around the back? It's Miracle. He's going to go under tower, and Z-Freak cornered. Miracle looking the wrong way. Z-Freak has no TP out. He will die. And they will be able to get a tier 1 him. We were just saying that they wanted to push for more towers. And what a convenient way to arrive there with multiple kills.
And this is the stolen Nether Toxin on the Rubik from Matu.
It helps somewhat. The problem is they have to go back. Chessie's pushing on the bottom lane. But GH can't be the only one. He can set up with a song, and they might see it worth it.
They could Dark Rift in.
Yep. Or BKB forced. They'll be happy with that as well. But meanwhile, Limp, he actually finds Mind Control. Root will come out, but he knows he's dead. There's the Omni Slash with Chessie. Miracle can't stand a fight in the bash. The back part coming down. If Chessie dies here, Miracle chasing through, wants to find this kill. Just trying to slow him up. He's like, this is not the time. I know you got no Aegis, but Chessie on half HP is not happy to fight up. Saxa He doesn't live. Matu finds the kill there. And meanwhile, on the other side, well, Moo finds one onto Kroki.
But again, that's another BKB charge. Chessie looking to maybe reinitiate. He's got the double damage. They're coming around the back. Limp's ready to go. The Blink, the Thunderclap. They continue to move on forward. Here comes Chessie. There's the song, but it's immediately stopped. Or not immediately stopped. Excuse me. I thought it was. They've got Miracle ready to go on to Chessie. There's the Riptide as well in the Astair. Nice, man, to dodge coming out from Chessie. But they're still moving forward. Another BKB charge is out.
It only just came off cooldown. They're burning so many BKB charges. The troll is going to have zero impact at this rate. And now, just Dark Rift in, continue the push.
Yeah.
And they're on your high ground, but how do you really stop this? You're without the brew for 40 seconds. You used the poison over already. Troll Waller does not have his BKB. The Root's just holding them up. Miracle pushes on the racks, and now they go straight towards Moo. They want to find him again. Venomancer will die. They can't get them out of the base, and Miracle doing so much damage. And the problem is, even if you can fight into him, Matu's ready to back him up. They'll be available again soon, 10 seconds, and then they'll just go back, regen, run again. And the root of the Chessie
comes out onto Chessie. They'll take the tier 3 over towards the top racks, and Liquid, there's no brew for 2 more, and there's no Venomancer for 30 seconds. Chessie's trying to man fight here as Matu just hitting away at this troll, and now he just pushed all the way back to his well. Limp on the front lines with the Thunderclap, links to the side. And now the Ice Path comes out onto Soxa, but he's got that Blade Fury to avoid it. But here comes the Big Bam Miracle in 3 shots, and he is gone.
Liquid are a little bit reserved, but they keep picking, and Complexity keep coming to him because the Ice Path lands. Jen taking a lot of damage, Ruin in play. Hand to go to try and keep him alive, but it won't work. Limp in the meantime with the BKB trying to do enough damage. Miracle getting super low. Chessie might be able to finally beat him. The Omni Slash, it comes out. Limp, he does get the split off, but look at Chessie. He's barely surviving. Wants to stand and fight because he has no choice, but he dies. And now it's all on Brew, but how much can you do without the follow-up damage of the troll? Mind Control just chasing through. They're trying to clear out the Brews quick. GH, he won't even come close to dying. Herb is the last one remaining, and he needs to run. You've only got Moo and Saxa remaining. Poison Nova coming off cooldown. This could be big. He goes to the Gale. He needs to follow it up right now. They're going to lose Limp, but there's no Poison Nova. They room in place, and it's not good enough. GH gets denied. And, well, ha-ha's come out because Matu back on the high ground, pushing for more. Moo needs to be careful again with that Ghost Scepter to protect him, but Matu will finally give his life.
They might even look to get Mind Control here as they steal the Firestorm. Dark Rift attempt away. Mind Control getting really low. The Venomous Gale comes out and he gets him. They look over Kroki, but here's Miracle again. He'll take out Moo. He'll take out Soxa. Looks for Z-Freak. The Ice Path is there. 1, 2, see you later. And Complexity are team wiped.
How nice. GG comes out in the end as Complexity realized that Miracle will not stop taking the base just because they give him a tribute of a gem and a team wipe. And, well, we were talking about this and how this really came down to the Juggernaut and Troll Warlord. And in the end, Troll, I have to actually give so much credit to Liquid on this. They wasted so many of his BKB charges and he was getting nothing out of it.